Hello everyone, greetings from Storycorner at Bookmine, and I'm Sudha Umashanker, and today I'm going to narrate another story from the Devi Bhagavatham. This story is about Lord Hayagreeva. Now, Lord Hayagreeva is one of the incarnations of Lord Vishnu. It's not one of the 10 most popular incarnations. Nevertheless, it has some very unique aspects, and it's a very important part of the Devi Bhagavatham. Lord Hayagreeva is worshipped as the god of wisdom and knowledge. And he played a very, very important role in retrieving and safeguarding the Vedas, which had fallen into the hands of some demons. And according to some legends, he is even credited with having compiled the Vedas. Now, in iconography, Lord Hayagreeva is depicted as having a human body and a horse's head from the neck upwards, and he is seated on a lotus. He has 4 hands, and the right hand holds a rosary or an Akshaya Mala, and it is in the Vyakya Mudra, depicting blessing the supplicant, imparting knowledge and meditative knowledge, so to speak. His left hand holds a number of books and what look like palm leaf manuscripts, and his 2 other hands he has Sudarshan Chakra and the Panchajanya or the conch. Now, Lord Hayagreeva figures in many stories in the Mahabharata, in the Bhagavatha Purana, Skandha Purana, and Devi Bhagavatham as well. The story that I am going to narrate to you today is from the Devi Bhagavatham. Now, many years ago, Lord Vishnu was extremely tired after battling with the demons for thousands of years. So therefore, he wanted some well-earned rest, and he found a nice spot where he could relax for a bit. And so he sat down in the Padmasana posture and rested his chin on the edge of his bow. His arrow was in the ready to shoot position, and he wanted to catch a few winks of sleep. Now, before he knew it, because of all that cumulative stress, he had dozed off into a deep slumber. Now, at the same time, there were the gods and the other devas who were about to perform a very elaborate yajna, and were all looking for Lord Vishnu. They went to his abode but couldn't find him there. So they got a little worried and then approached Guru Brahaspati and asked him as to where they might find Lord Vishnu. Now, Guru Brahaspati, using his yogic powers, was able to visualize where Lord Vishnu was, and he guided them to the spot. So when all the devas went there, they found that Lord Vishnu was still deep in slumber. And as you all might know, it is tantamount to sinning if one disturbs the deep sleep of a deity or even human being. So they were a little hesitant as to what to do next. So they approached Brahma and sought his advice. And he said that he would create a colony of termites, and those termites would be directed to slowly eat away the taut bowstring of Lord Vishnu, and that when that happens, it was bound to explode and snap with a bang, and he was sure to be roused from his slumber. So this seemed like a good idea, and that is what Lord Brahma went about doing. So they promised the termites a little reward for their task in actually venturing out to disturb the slumber of Lord Vishnu. And soon the termite got to work, and before long the taut bowstring snapped with a massive bang. The earth quivered. There was a loud explosion. It was as if the world had dissolved, and there was a pralaya. And in all this, what had happened was, since Lord Vishnu was resting his chin on the edge of the bow, the upward thrust of the bow ended up hacking his head and severed it from his body, and Lord Vishnu's head fell into the Lavana Sagar, or the salty ocean. All the devas and the gods were extremely distraught. This wasn't what they had expected, and they were very upset to see a headless, lifeless Vishnu, and they just were at their wits' end. But Lord Brahma offered them words of advice, and he said, "This looks no doubt like a stroke of bad luck, but nothing ever happens in this world without divine will. So there is possibly a reason for this. And the only person that we can appeal to now is Devi." He recalled that once upon a time, at the instance of Devi, Lord Shiva had severed Brahma's head, and Shiva too had lost some of his limbs, and it was Devi who had restored their form after a while. So Brahma suggested that they all worship Devi and implore her and beseech her for help, which is what all the gods did. They sang the praises of Devi, the universal life force energy, the supreme energy in this world, the cause of all causes, and they implored and begged her to restore Vishnu's original form. Satisfied with all their prayers, Devi, Mother Devi, appeared before them and said that she was indeed pleased with their prayers. And she told them that there was a reason why such a turn of events had happened. Once upon a time, when Lord Vishnu was in the presence of his wife, Goddess Lakshmi or Sri Devi, he suddenly smiled to himself, This naturally made her a little curious, and she asked him what the reason for his smile was, whether he had noticed something unusual in her face, or whether he was distracted by something or someone. But Lord Vishnu did not give her an answer and continued to smile. So she was enraged and really cut to the quick, and she cursed him and said that he would soon find himself headless. So it was because of this curse, Mother Devi explained, that Vishnu had now lost his head. And at the same time that this incident had happened, there was a demon called Hayagreeva who was doing intense penance and seeking boons from Mother Devi. And he, of course, asked for the boon of immortality. She told him that that was an impossible boon to ask for, and that she could not grant it to him, but she would grant him a boon by which he would only be killed by somebody with a horse face, with a similar name as himself. So she said it was for this purpose of destroying this demon that Vishnu's head, Lord Vishnu's head, had been severed. So she suggested that they get the head of a horse and fix it on Lord Vishnu. So then the Devas approached Viswakarma, the Devas' architect, and he killed a horse and fixed that head on Lord Vishnu, and he became Lord Hayagreeva with a horse's head. So then he set out to achieve the task that he was compelled to do, and he went and fought the demon Hayagreeva and slayed him and rescued the earth from all the misdeeds of this demon and restored peace again. And after which Lord Vishnu regained his original form, and he went back to Vaikuntha, his abode. Now all the Devas and the gods were delighted to see not only Lord Vishnu regain his original form, they were also very happy that peace had been restored with the slaying of the demon Hayagreeva. So they began again singing the praises of Mother Devi, and they extolled her many virtues as the cause of all causes, the supreme energy, and the most compassionate and loving mother. And with having heard their praises, Devi was extremely pleased, and she blessed all of them. Now Lord Hayagreeva, as I told you, is worshipped as the god of knowledge and the god of wisdom, and in the Buddhist tradition he is also supposed to be able to cure diseases of the skin of any kind. And there is a sloka that is in praise of Lord Hayagreeva, which I shall just read out for you. Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmala Spatika Kritim Adaram Sarva Vidyanam Hayagreevam Upasmahe. And with this little chant, let us pray to Lord Hayagreeva, the God of all wisdom and knowledge, and also to the Mother Devi, who restored the original form of Lord Vishnu and seek their protection and blessings always. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked the story from the Devi Bhagavatham. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and we will come back with more such stories in the future.